Hi guys, this is Dan with Index Option Trading on September the 28th, and we start out with a chart of SPY. Looking at it, traded about 209 million shares, and it's extremely overbought. It came down here at the stochastic and just turned back up again, which is showing us that the market is trying to move up higher even though it's extremely overbought. And this is the trend line that SPY has been skirting, and today was a morning it dropped, and that's why you see it dropped rather viciously. And you see this long candle, long body on the candle, and thin head, very small head. What it did here, it dropped early in the morning, and the buyers came in and pushed this thing up. The market came back right here where it was, so it got a lot of support in there. The market is barely moving, and let's start off looking at the SPX now. SPX. And SPX is just coming up here. Let's look at it. Here we go. Closed at 1147, and it's kind of making a congestion pattern here, which is a consolidation, looks like to me. And if this can break above this 1150 levels, it's going to go flying to 1200, because there's no resistance on here, and we're almost halfway, more than halfway, 2/3 of the way from the April highs. So this thing is forming a congestion pattern here mainly, and it's extremely overbought, but that can remain overbought and it can keep on flying. And it doesn't look like that it is coming down here, because today the market dropped and it immediately met with a lot of buying, and people pushed this, the traders just pushed that back up again here. On the other hand, let's look at NDX, which is the technology index, and it also dropped in the morning, and you can see this long body of the candle and a small head, pin head, and it's sitting at their 2000 levels. So it is extremely overbought, and that's why these drops are much more prevalent, and they can happen. One of those drops will take it down. You never know. This thing always happens. That's why the market can turn when it is like this. And looking at RUT, which is sitting there again and in a congestion pattern here, trying to consolidate and trying to make a break above this rising above this channel here, which it has not done so far. And that's the laggard in these all three indexes here. RUT has been the broad market has not caught up here. Let's look at the chart here. Baidu, which we have a position, and Baidu made a top here and then sold off some. It's looking like it's a parallel, it's like a pipe top. It's called a pipe top. Maybe it is not a good pattern here, but it did sell off, and it may pull back here up to 95 or so. We do have a position at 90. I mean, you can take profits and get out right now, whatever you can. If it starts breaking below 100, I wouldn't hold it, because then if it breaks 100 here, then it can come down here, and you can see the stochastic is turning with a hook to the bottom. So that means it could probably keep going here a little bit, but we have to see how the action is in a day or two. On the other hand, NFLX, which is another stock, and this thing is sitting there making a, looks like a little bull flag here, and the volumes have been thinning out a little bit. Extremely overbought, but the volumes are thin, and it's trying to make a little bit a bull flag. And on the other hand, let's look at this stock, which we have not caught up with, CRM. It has made a very nice tight trading range here, and a pattern that is very reminiscent of a bullish stand. This is a very bullish pattern here. It can break out, and the buy point would be right above here, 116.7, right above this channel here. You can see the upper trend line. That's where the buy point would come. It's extremely it's getting very oversold, and there has been a lot of selling here, so it's ready to pop. If it anything, it's going to go up higher from here. So these are the chart patterns that we have today, and I'll get back to you with another edition tomorrow.